Yo, happy Father's Day, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Beer Beats and Eats podcast. I'm your host, the almighty Nicodemus, in the building on a solo mission once again. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Happy Father's Day to all my James Evans, all my Cliff Huxtables, all my Dan Goodmans, all my people out there getting it in, putting it in on the grind. Enjoy your Father's Day weekend. Well, I hope you enjoyed your Father's Day weekend. By the time this comes out, it'll actually be Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all my people out there doing what they're supposed to do and simply being fathers and taking care of theirs. So shout out to all my people. Shout out to my pops, my step pops. Shout out to my brother. Happy Father's Day. R.I.P. to my pops. Happy Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers, my grandfathers, my uncles, everybody that's a father and that's doing their thing. Shout out to my son, Alteric. Love you. Happy Father's Day, son. I miss you. So here we are again, the Beer Beats and Eats podcast, where we break down the beer, the beats, and the eats. If you want to hit me up so you can get them beats played, little promotion, hit me up. Beer Beats and Eats pod@gmail.com, so we can throw it out there for you. Let everybody know what you coming with, where to find information about you and all of that. Beer Beats and Eats pod@gmail.com. Any content creators, any MCs, singers, R&B singers, you looking for them beats, hit a brother up. Beer Beats and Eats pod@gmail.com, and I got you. Lace you with the dopeness, the fire. Look me up, Torque Cicero, on Instagram, Torque Cicero, Facebook, Torque Cicero, YouTube, Torque Cicero, Twitter, Torque Cicero, Nick Nash on SoundCloud. You know what it is. Shout out to all my people. So today, Father's Day edition of the Beer Beats and Eats pod. What we doing today? I have a gluten-free. We want to stay kind of healthy. Probably need gluten-free with this meal. Got a gluten-free sorghum beer, gluten-free, straight out of Missouri. A beer that I looked up, a sorghum beer, which is a malt beverage. This one is low in alcohol for a malt, but a sorghum is a type of malt beer. Pretty popular in South Africa and China. This one, straight out of the good old USA, down the road from Michigan. You already know where the mitten is. Down the road from Michigan in Missouri. So, shout out to Missouri. We're going to see what's going on with this beer. For the eats, we got Big Fred's. So, barbecue truck, food truck, barbecue. They grilling and chilling out there off of 35 out in Selma, Texas. Look them up. It looked like a nice spot. I was told they do live bands every other Saturday. Go out there with your cooler, enjoy the band, get some food, hang out and see what's going on. We're going to dig into that and see what's going on with that. I got what's called the Big Daddy, which is pulled pork and brisket with macaroni, pickles, and onions and sauce on that boy. Big Daddy, just because it's Father's Day, so we had to get the Big Daddy. Then we got a loaded baked potato. Sour cream, cheese, pulled pork, bacon, jalapenos. Holla at your boy. You need a gluten-free beer if I'm finna be eating all of that. But all of that's not for me. You only taking taste. I'm going to share that loaded baked potato. I'm not really a big baked potato person. However, I'm going to check that one out today and see how it's tasting, alright? First, and then, as far as the beats go, you already know. Until we get the submissions, all beats supplied firsthand by your boy, the almighty Nicodemus, aka Torque Cicero. You know how it goes. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to dig into this Big Daddy sandwich and see what it's working with. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to Big Fred. Black owned establishment, mind you. Loving it. See what this baked potato do. Oh yeah. Once again, shout out to Big Fred. Definitely. Doing the damn thing. Oh yeah. I don't see the Queen Miss Reed complaining about that at all. Let's get into this sorghum. Heard that. Gluten free. With all that I just put in me, I need something kinda healthy. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. We 2 for 2 today. Shout out to Red Bridge sorghum gluten-free beer. Pretty good, really light, really refreshing, especially on this hot day. It's tasting really, really, really good. Really, really, really good. So yeah. Feeling the sorghum. And I'm feeling Big Fred's. Shout out to Big Fred. Yeah, definitely gonna go back there. And the sorghum is pretty good. So we 2 for 2 today. Good beer, good eats, and you know I'm providing good beats. So you know what it is. So you definitely know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Wala. Wala, man, hit me up. Throw some of your beats out here. Let the people hear him. He gave me a suggestion. And I'm definitely going to try. Shout out to Chapman's Chicken. I've had them before, but he told me they got some fried riblets. So be on the lookout for that. Chapman's Chicken, San Antonio, Texas. Black-owned establishment. Definitely will show them some love because I never had the fried riblets. I have had their chicken before. But definitely want to give their fried riblets a try. My father used to make fried ribs. And those were pretty good. I thought he might have been the only one doing that shit. Apparently not. So, shout out to them. Shout out to my pops on RP. Fried riblets. I'll be looking forward to it as we proceed, baby, through the podcast. Like I said, Father's Day special podcast. Said shout out to the dads. See, man, probably seen some wild shit today. Yeah, I think came out a couple days ago. There's a pastor from South Carolina who took a pretty bold stance today. or a couple of days ago, on the matter of took a bold stance on the gay community. And this is it's something else. It's something else. See if I can find it, because you gotta hear this shit. You're gonna have to hear this here, because when I say he took a bold stance, yo, it's pretty out. It's pretty out there. So this is a pastor out of South Carolina, Mark Burns, and this is what he feels about doing to the gay community. Check it out.
Transgender grooming our children's minds is a national security threat because it is ultimately designed to destabilize the republic we call the United States of America. That's why when I'm elected, I don't want to just vote. I want to start holding people accountable for treason to the Constitution. I am going to push to reenact HUAC. HUAC is the House of Un-American Activities Committee. It was a real committee that was formulated back in the 50s, and it's a committee that we should reenact that starts holding these people accountable for treason. We need to hold people for treason, start having some public hearings, and start executing people who are found guilty for their treasonous acts against the Constitution of the United States of America, just like they did back in 1776.
You know what, South Carolina? This is our guy.
Wow. What the fuck? Yeah, he said that. This nigga said that shit. And all I can say is, wow, like, get the fuck off the gas, bro. First of all, this guy is running for governor. This guy, the Trump supporter. This nigga, black man, is a fucking Trump supporter, right? And this is what this is the shit he talking about, the WHO Act, some shit that was in the 50s and in the 1700s, some shit like that, executing people for treason. Now, don't forget you a nigga. You think they want to put your ass on that shit, or you trying to hitch up a ride? Now, I'm not in favor, and I usually don't like calling my people coons if they say something I don't agree with, or if they on some other shit. But I gotta give this guy the Coon of the Year award for that bullshit. And I don't even like saying that, but he definitely was on some coon shit, because they will come from his black ass if they feel like it. And you want to talk about treason, you're not out there talking about the January 6th insurrection or anything like that, which is going on right now. The trial for all of that is going on right now. And he had the nerve to say this shit 2 days ago. I wonder what his outlook is on that, since you want to talk about treasonous acts. Now, as far as his outlook on the gay community, like I said, what you think is going to stop